How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm fine. I mean, it's 1:15 at your time zone, right?
Yeah.
You're a student at Berkeley, is that right? You work in a cafe or something
Like a restaurant, yeah.
a restaurant, yeah. I went again through your the projects in your application and what you put into Dropbox, and there's one project which is actually the same as is in your application. That's the hold on the You did all the guitars yourself, right?
hmm
Cool. And vocal wise, I guess there should be a vocal, right? That's your
Yeah,
idea.
there's gonna be a vocal. I'm thinking like probably male, male vocals. Probably I'm thinking like something like more poppy.
Would you record the vocals yourself in your studio, or do you rather
Uh,
prefer?
I have other people record it like on their in their own studio.
Okay, cool. And for you, what would be your focus for Tennessean now for on the track? Is it like just helping you with the mixing, or is it helping you with the vocal as well, or what's your biggest challenge within the track for you? What do you think you could use the most to help?
I think just basically finishing the whole track. I think like
Yeah.
the drop's ready, right? And then just gotta get the verses and then the singer on it to finish it.
Okay. Cool.
Then depending
Yeah.
on how long that takes, then maybe after polishing it with like mixing and mastering.
Yeah. So you actually need some ideas for the verses, or else like
Yeah, just some guidance on that.
I like how you go from like the half tempo to the normal tempo. It's cool. There's a lot of guitars in the track. So would you rather go for like guitars throughout the whole song, even in the verses, or would you maybe have more contrast, or
I think
because
like some like pianos and guitars, more guitars, more like
yeah.
acoustic stuff.
Yeah, I was just saying that more like smoother sounds
hmm
to build it up a little bit. Hold on, let me just play the first part here. What about like putting in a piano, just playing the chords, the chord progression in the verses as a starting point?
Yeah.
And I mean, there's a big gap in the beginning. Is this where we only put in the drum roll and then you have nothing, and then it gets into that part where the 22 bar 22.
22.
That's wh- do you want to start without any drums, any rhythm, and just have like some vibe in there for the vocal?
I think we're gonna start over. I'll probably start with some pianos over here or something. Let's see.
A good combination, I'm taking this from a progressive house genre, is always having a chord progression played by a piano or a soft pad, and then you have these atmospheric guitars over it, playing an arpeggio or just a simple sequence to create that kind of vibe.
Yeah, let me try that.
Contact. We're trying to figure out what we could do for the verse, and Preston is actually putting in some instruments now, and we're gonna see how it works out, how it sounds. Are you more of a player, or you construct the stuff yourself with the single notes, or do you actually play the piano?
Depends on what I need it for, but most of the time I just write it in.
Yeah,
It's a
I
little
mean
easier, and then
it's pretty quick.
yeah.
I normally do this just to get an idea of how the vibe is of the track, to get the chord progression, and my next step would be like trying to find a sound which adds to the piano, gives it a little bit more of a like a modern touch, you know. Let's say a future bass sound, serum sounds, or whatever, like these chords, like Chainsmoker style, a little bit, just to see if it works. I don't know exactly, and then add a guitar. Maybe also try to find a vocal chops to create that kind of create that vibe. I mean, it doesn't have to stay there in the track until the end. Even if there's a vocal, you might have to get rid of the vocal chops. But for just creating the initial vibe, could be a thing. And yeah, that's what I would do. Just try to build the overall kind of like vibe, how you feel with the verse. Ah. And what do you think of like sidechaining these pads with the kick or with the drum loop at all? Is this something you like to do to make it more like a little bit groovy and pumping, to adjust it to the drums, to the loop, to the groove at the end? Now you're using a sidechain plugin which just works on every beat, but we could also try to find a real compressor which acts on the kick. You know, so it really is more like, so it gives more like of a heavier groove to it, and because the normal side chaining, the beat based might be a little bit too straight for that.
Yeah, you're talking about like when we over at right here, right, when the drums come in.
Yeah, maybe just base it on the kick and make the compressor like hit whenever the kick hits. Yeah, I got it already. It's all in there. Cool. I like the guitar. It already gives a little bit of like speed to it. It's nice.
Yeah, some groove.
Yeah, and one thing, when you go into that part where the clap starts and everything, the chords go like no 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 no. They go up, right? And do you want to include this in the verse as well already, or is this more like you want to change it? Okay, yeah. The dun 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 dun. You know, like there's this one note which you can.
Yeah, so let me...
This one, yeah. I think this has a very, very nice vibe, and if this could be included in the verse already, it would be
That's
cool. Even if it's the background or like, it should be there already. And it makes the chord sound a little bit more sophisticated.
Oh wait, hold on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a that's up one.
Yeah. the second half of the build-up has a changing chord progression. Maybe this could be interesting for the verse as well already, because it's really nice. It's very emotional, and I'd rather play the piano in the verse, not not eighth notes. I would just play them like dum bum bum. Leave them sustained.
Mhm. So
This track you just deleted. It's the piano track, right? You could even start before the second bar, you know, like at 1/4.5, how you call that, you know, dun, 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 dun. So you give it a bit more drive, but it depends on the groove of the drums.
yeah.
If it works together. Yeah. For the real start, I would keep it just saying dun, dun, dun. Maybe for 4 bar, yeah, and then you change. Maybe during the verse, you can even build it up a little bit more and create some more energy. Yeah, and then you from this part, don't, you can start with the 8 notes. Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it works. I might add some like guitars in
Yeah.
the back of this.
Cool.
Right now, this is like what, 4 bars? 4 bars.
Yeah. He's gonna recording live guitars now. Checking the clock. So Preston is basically what he's doing right now. He's recording his own guitars on top of the track, which always gives the track a very special and own characteristic signature note. It's amazing. Nice. I like it. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's cool.
Yeah. Just one thing, I would maybe for the EQing of the guitar to make it like super fluffy and easy, try to get rid of some of the mid frequencies, like the lower mids between, I would say, 300 hertz or 200 upwards to 1,000, and see how much you really need. So to make it really like very light, I would maybe try to add a stereo delay to that as well, so it's more like floating around. Or maybe you want to keep it more dry, like straight. This is just something we do a lot in progressive house and in the big room tracks, of course, to give the instruments more room. Yeah. Yeah, really opens up. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Yeah, fits nicely together with the rest, with the build up and then drop. Maybe for the drums, you can adjust them to the tracks. For example, you put like a reverb snare on every second bar, like you know, like just to spice up the loop a little bit. It's kind of like still it's kind of flat, and if you add some more accents, might be worth a try. You can fiddle around with that stuff. I mean,
Yeah, I think that sounds good.
cool, man. Hey, yeah, I mean, that's it. That was the first coaching for tenor season one ever. Thanks for doing this. And yeah, have a great day or great night. And yeah, talk to you in the next couple of days, okay?
Yep, sounds
Cool,
good.
man. Cool, man. Have a good one.
You too.
Bye. Cheers, man.